Welcome, listeners. Namaste. Thank you for listening to these videos on Bhagavad Gita in simple English language. In the earlier episode, we have dealt with Jnana Vijnana Yoga up to sloka number 20. In this third episode of Jnana Vijnana Yoga, we commence our session with the sloka number 21. This chapter is called as Jnana Vijnana Yoga, as you are all aware. All the 18 chapters in the Gita are designated each as a type of yoga. We have to understand the function of yoga is to train the body and the mind. Self-perfection is the goal in life. Yoga is the means to it. Bhagavad Gita is well acclaimed world over by great philosophers. There is an American writer and philosopher by name Henry David Thoreau. He has written a book by name The Bhagavad. Thoreau refers to the Gita in that book in the following words. In the morning, I bathe my intellect in the stupendous and cosmogonal philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita, since whose composition the years of gods have elapsed, and in comparison with which our modern world and literature seem puny and trivial. Means, when compared with the Western literature, Bhagavad Gita is great in source of knowledge. He says their knowledge is puny and trivial, means very small and weak, whereas Bhagavad Gita with its knowledge is a very powerful message. That is a tribute given by Henry David Thoreau. Now I said the goal of every human being is self-perfection. Yoga is the means to it. Now we start with the 21st sloka of the 7th chapter. Lord Krishna delineates his disposition in 21st sloka. Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchitumicchati tasya tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadhamyaham. Yo yo yam yam means yo actually it means yaha. Yaha means who. Yam means which. Means who, which means it conveys whatever. Tanum bhaktaha, the devotees, in whatever form the devotee with faith worships for fulfilling his desires, I make that steady faith in him. Shraddhayarchitu michchati. Ichha means desires. So, in many forms, the devotees worship God. Never mind. But I make that steady faith in him for fulfilling the desires. In whatever form you may worship, but it is Lord Krishna or Paramatman or the universal consciousness that is creating the faith according to the Shraddha. It does not matter what deity a devotee chooses to worship. If he has faith, I make his faith unwavering. That is the statement given in this 21st sloka. He further proceeds in 22nd sloka. Sataya Shraddhaya Yuktaha Tasya Radhanamihate labhate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva vihitan hitan. Mayaiva vihitan hitan. Maya means by me. Eva means surely. Vihitan hitan, ordained by me. Means sataya sraddhaya yuktaha. Endowed with faith given by me. In the preceding sloka, he said that the faith, the unwavering faith is given by him only, by his power. Endowed with the faith given by me, the devotee worships that deity of his choice and gets from it everything he prays for. Tasyaradhana mihate labhate cha tatah kaman. Means gets from it everything he prays for. Mayaiva vihitan hitan. In reality, I alone I am the giver. I alone am the giver. That's a beautiful statement. So, Lord Krishna is the Supreme Godhead and is clearly indicating his omnipotency, omnisciency. Now, God, we say God is omnipotent, omniscient, like that, Sarvajna, all-pervading. From all-pervading source only, this faith comes to the devotee according to his nature. And I provide, I see that his desires are fulfilled. He may be worshipping different gods according to his nature, but it is me who is fulfilling those desires through those gods. What is that the ignorant seek? The explanation comes in the 23rd sloka. Antavattu phalam tesham tadbhavatyalpamedhasam devan devayajo yanti madbhakta yanti mamapi. Men of small understanding, alpamedhasa, means men of small understanding. They only pray for antavattu phalam tesham, finite, transient desires. They pray for fulfillment of desires for temporary happiness. Those are all perishable. The worshippers of Devan Devayajo Yamti. The worshippers of Deva will go to Devas. Yamti means they go. Madbhakta yanti mamapi. My devotees will come to me. So instead of praying all these gods, you surrender to me. He is saying, giving a message. The fruit accrued to those men of small intellect is finite. Ask for petty pleasures to satisfy the sense organs. They are temporary. So, why is that all do not seek or understand this infiniteness of Ishvara? They don't seek the infinite Ishvara. The position is explained in the 24th sloka. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyam te mama buddhayah param bhavamajanam to mama vyayamanutamam. Mam abuddhayah. Mam means me. Abuddhayah means foolish people. Buddhi is wise. Abuddhaya means foolish people. Manyamte, they think. The foolish people think. Because of their poor understanding, think of me, the unmanifest, as having manifestation. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam. Avyaktam means unmanifest. Vyakti means manifest. So, I really am unmanifest. I am all pervading. I am the infinite bliss. I am the source for all creation. He said, Para and Para, Apara Prakritis emanate from me. But the people of lower understanding, the foolish people, abuddhayaha, they understand me as a manifested person, though I am unmanifest, avyaktam vyaktimapannam. Why? Because they are ajananto. Ajananto means not knowing. Jananta means knowing. Ajananto, because they do not know. Not knowing my supreme state, param bhavam, my supreme state. What is my supreme state? I am immutable, changeless, and unsurpassed. Param. So that's why Bhagavan Sri Krishna is revealing his tattva, Krishna tattva. So Bhagavad Gita do you great favor when we understand every word of it by listening carefully, by contemplating, by inner reflection. So further proceeds in the 25th sloka, Naham prakasyaha sarvasya yogamaya samavrutaha mudhoyam nabhijanati loko mamajamavyayam. Why they are unable to realize that I am unmanifest, I am the creator of the universe, yet not unaffected, because they are mudhoyam nabhijanati. Naham prakasyaha, na aham prakasyaha, I am not revealed to all. Sarvasya yogamaya samavrutaha, because I am veiled or covered by yogamaya. I am not shown to many. This deluded world do not recognize me. You are all under delusion, Every person thinks that he is permanent to permanently stay on this planet. A day comes, but before where he vanishes, he disappears. Disease, decay and disintegration, death happens. But still, he craves for the material things. So that is what is called Maya. Maya is comprised of three gunas, as we have seen. Daivi, Hesha, Gunamayi, Mama Maya, Duratyaya. We have seen in the earlier sloka. The Lord is concealed by this Yoga Maya, while he actually remains unaffected by it. Mudhoyam nabhijanati lokom amaja avyayam. Aja avyayam. Birthless and imperishable. That's so tattva, Bhagavan's tattva is revealed. In the 26th sloka, Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna bhavishyani cha bhutani mam tu vedana kaschana. Arjuna, O Arjuna, Vedaham, Veda with, it is the root word is in Veda with means know, knowledge. Vedaham. Aham means I. So I know samatitani past. Samatitani means that which has elapsed, past. Vartamanani, present. Bhavishyani, that is future. So, I know the beings of the past, the present and the future. Mam, but tu veda nakaschana, but no one knows me. So, the Lord is a Sarvajna, omniscient, all-knowing, but many people who are deluded by the cover of Maya, veiled by Maya, they do not know me. So, what we have to do, we have to purge this cover of Maya that comes out of Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasitavyam. That is, Shankaracharya has given that. You have to listen, reflect upon, and practice and experience it. So, Why are all people devoid of this jnana and devotion? Their case is analyzed in the 27th sloka. Ichha dvesha samuthena dvandva mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. All the living beings are deluded by the pairs of opposites, Ichha, Dvesha, and comes Dvandva Mohena. Moha means delusion. All the living beings are deluded by the pairs of opposites, like pleasure, pain, desire and aversion, etc. Their delusion arises by thinking that the relative world is real. Already I told you, everybody thinks he is permanent on this earth. So, the delusion arises by thinking that the relative world is real. And this delusion comes as soon as they are born. Sarge, that word is used. Sarge, yamti. They are subjected to delusion right from the time of birth. So, in 28th sloka further he continues. There are certain people who are not deluded. These Muda, Naradhamas, they are deluded. But there are separate class of people who are not deluded because they have got over the pairs of opposites. Their path to realization is narrated in this sloka, 28th sloka. Esham tvantagatam papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajamte mam drudhavrataha. This class of people, this set of people, they are of virtuous deeds, punyakarmanam, virtuous deeds. And because of that, what happened to tvantagatam papam, whose blemishes have come to an end. They are freed from the delusion of opposites. They worship me, bhajamte, mam, me, drudhavrataha, firmly, with a firm resolve. One time, occasionally, they regularly, satatam kirtayam to mam, yatam tascha drudhavrataha, that sloka also comes in. So, freed from the delusion of pairs of opposites because of virtuous deeds. Because of that, what happened? Their bad karma is exhausted. Bad karma is exhausted. So, these people always try to commune with me through meditation by their righteous behavior. What message comes out of this sloka is, Arjuna, you always conduct virtuously, then you come out of this dvandva moha nirmukta, from the delusion of pairs of opposites, and you also remember me, bhajamte mam drudha, conduct virtuously, then you come out of this dvandva moha nirmukta, from the delusion of pairs of opposites, and you also remember me, bhajamte mam drudhavrataha, with firm resolve. So in 29th sloka, jara marana mokshaya mamasritya yatanti ye te tad brahma tad viduhu krutsnam adhyatnam karma chakhilam. Mamasritya, this has to be underlined in this sloka. Mam asritya, take refuge in me. Yatanti, strive. Men take refuge in me. For what purpose? Jaramarana mokshaya, to escape from their fear of old age and death. Jara means old age. Marana, death. Jaramarana mokshaya. Mokshaya means for deliverance. Men take refuge in me. They thereby come to know me as Brahman and the entire nature of Atman. Means realization comes to them. What are the conditions to get the realization? Punyakarmanam bhajante mam drudhavrataha mam asrichya. Then they tat brahma tad viduhu. They know about the Brahman and about krutsam adhyatmam karma chakilam. Knowledge of the self they attain, and karma chakilam, and the whole of action, whole of karma functioning. So it's a wonderful sloka. Then the final sloka of this chapter, 30th sloka, Sadhi bhutadhi daivam mam sadhi yajnam cha ye viduhu prayana kalepi cha mam te viduryukta chetasaha. You have to understand here in this chapter, Jnana and Vijnana. Jnana answers what is God, Jnana. Vijnana realizes how to feel or to be with the God through spiritual practice. So, unless there is a spiritual practice, realization does not occur. So, Sadhi bhutadhi daivam mam, knowing me, they understand the nature of the world, the individual, man, and of God. Bhutadhi daivam mam. Sadhi bhutadhi daivam mam. Who am I? I preside over all action. Even at the hour of death, they continue to know me as Brahman. Prayana kalepi cha. Prayana kalepi. Even at they continue to know me as Brahman. Even at the hour of death. Means they continue to know me as Brahman, imperishable nature. So the two words are used here, adhibhuta, adhidaiva, adhiyajna also. Adhibhuta means pertains to perishable nature. Adhidaiva is cosmic soul. Adhiyajna means the process through which the individual soul unites with the cosmic soul. So adhibhuta, adhidaiva, adhiyajna. They attain, such people who connect to me, they attain realization. Even at the time of death also, they continue to know me. So it's a continuous process. So with this 30th sloka, we have concluded the 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Now I summarize the essential spiritual insights and the practical guidance offered by chapter 7. Takeaways from chapter 7. Number 1, true spiritual seekers are rare. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschidjatati siddhaye. You promote yourself into the rare group. Spiritual seeker. Number 2, the universe comprises of two aspects: the perishable material world and the imperishable spiritual world. Para Prakriti and Apara Prakriti. Both deriving from Lord Krishna's divine nature. Number 3, beyond the seen and unseen, the Lord Krishna reveals himself as the supreme ultimate reality. When you look at the nature outside, it is only his presence. When you look inside, as an effulgence in your heart, as a consciousness within you, it is also Krishna. So outside and inside, supreme reality. Number 4, devotees are classified into 4 types: those in distress, those seeking knowledge, those desiring wealth, and the truly wise with a steady devotion, making them dearest to Krishna. So, you may be praying God to come out of the distress, to obtain knowledge, desiring wealth, etc. But ultimately, you have to convert yourself into the fourth category by becoming truly wise with a steadfast devotion. Thereby, we become nearer and dearer to Lord Krishna. Number 5, most beings fail to recognize the divine truth due to Maya, delusion, which binds them to the material world and obscures their awareness of the Supreme. So, this is in a nutshell, in 5 points, I summarized the contents of the 7th chapter. It's a wonderful chapter delineating the Tattva, Krishna Tattva, Paramatma Tattva, and why people fail to realize that, and how wise people realize it, what practices they do. So, in a concise form, this para, apara knowledge is passed on in this chapter. Thank you for listening. In the colophon, as we read, Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Jnana Vijnana Yogo Nama Saptamodhyayaha. So, knowledge and realization, Jnana and Vijnana. What is the distinction? How we can convert the knowledge into wisdom through practice and realize the Paramatman. So, in the next episode, we'll take up the 8th chapter, Akshara Parabrahma Yoga. When we visit every chapter, we get new dimensions of our ancient philosophy. It was there in various Upanishads. Vedavyasa has taken pains to bring the essence, cream of all Upanishads into and packed them in the 700 slokas of Bhagavad Gita. That's why we call it as, Advaitam Rutavarshinim Bhagavatim Astadasadhyayinim, like that. Sarvopanishado Gavo, all the Upanishads essence he has given in this. So, we offer our pranams to Vedavyasa, we offer our surrender to Lord Krishna. We will meet in the next episode with in the 8th chapter. Take care of yourself. Kindly read at least 2 slokas of Bhagavad Gita with commentary. Silently sit for some time. Reflect upon those ideas word by word, and slowly, you get tuned to that knowledge, and you realize the inner divinity. That's what Vivekananda says. Hidden potentiality, divine potentiality is hidden within us. Bhagavad Gita reveals that. Bhagavad Gita shows the path for it. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om.